Happening, people? This is Jose Trujillo, the world's greatest living artist, the uno más, the mucho macho, the Nacho Bel Grande. Okay, let's make this thing happen. This is the last one. This is the uno más painting. I'm gonna do a landscape because people have been asking me for landscapes. By the way, if you are interested in a commission, okay, I can take your commission right now. I can take because I'm selling commissions, 16 by 20 oil painting commissions. They're normally $1,900. I'm taking it for $400. I can take your commission. I'm just not going to be able to finish it as quick as normally because I have an influx of commissions. So I can take your commission. Those of you asking me for commissions, I can take the commission for $400, but it will take me about 6 weeks to finish it. Okay, just saying, just putting it out there. All right, let's do this painting. Probably more, but we're gonna go with 6 weeks. Too blessed to stress. Man, imagine being in a place as an artist where you have more work, where you have more work than time. That's a beautiful place. I love that. I can't complain about that, you know? It'll make me look bad if I complain about that. Damn, look at that. Ooh, what's up? What's happening, people? How's it going? What's up, Audrey? What's happening, Audrey? How's it going, people and stuff? Car artist, Bill. What's up, Divine? Dude, I love that name. Divine and stuff. Dude, I love that name, Divine. It's a beautiful name. I would keep that name if I were you. It's a beautiful name. Look at this painting. This painting is already fire, baby. Damn, I never removed the notifications of TikTok. But I gotta remove those TikTok notifications. I love TikTok, but the notifications are like they hit hard. They ain't joking on TikTok. They're not joking there. Look at this. Look at that. Oh yeah. It's a beautiful painting already. I can see because I can see it, you know. You know what the painting is gonna look like before you finish it because you can see it. Well, you can see it. You can feel it. Our waves and stuff. All that hippie stuff, man. All that hippie stuff. You guys know. You can feel it. Look at that. Waiting on this landscape. Nice. What's happening? People say hi. What's happening, Liz? People say hi to me. I'm gonna watch a movie later tonight with my wife. Huh, baby? Yeah. Huh? You wanna watch a movie with me, huh? Are you gonna watch a cool movie? We'll find out. Look at this. Dude, I got all kinds of cool stuff happening. What's happening? What's happening? What do we have here? What's up? What's happening? Benjamin. What's happening, Alicia?
Hey.
Dude, we have another Audrey. Audrey Summer Smith. What's happening, Audrey Summer Smith? That's awesome. What's happening, Eric? So you guys are all the cool kids, man. Like all the cool kids hang out here. This is the smoker section. If this was high school, this is the smoking section. All the cool kids. It's like, what are you guys doing? I don't know. We're gonna go. I don't know. What did kids do? I forgot what kids did. Lazy kids. Just hanging out. Kicking it. All the kids from the 60s, 70s, and 80s hang out here. Do we have any kids from the 90s? Like young bloods, young kids from the 90s? I don't know if we have kids from the 90s, but got some kids from the. I'm a kid from the 80s. We got the kids from the 70s, from the 60s. I know we got some kids from the 60s. I know. There's some kids out there. Some kids from the 60s. Man, if you're a kid from the 60s, you've seen some shit. You've seen something. I think everybody's seen something, but if you're a kid from the 60s, you've seen the world change. You've really seen the world change. That is awesome. Look at that. 80s here, I love that. They send you notifications on TikTok. Yeah, they do. Let's see. Sent Space, what's happening? Jose, what's up? I'm from the 60s. See, that's what I'm talking about. Cheryl, kid from the 60s right here. You know, if you're a kid from the 60s, you've seen some stuff. You've seen the world change. You know? So that is awesome. Love that. Where are my kids from the 60s? Come on, guys. Where are the kids from the 60s? This is the smoking area. This is where we can kick it. We can talk about all kinds of nonsense here. This is the place. No judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. We try to put a sign up. Judgment-free zone. Kids from the 70s. Kids from the 60s. Where are my kids from the 60s? I know you've seen some stuff, man. You've seen some stuff. If you are a kid from the 60s, I know you've seen some stuff. Look at that. Look at that. I like this. Nice. Born in the 60s. There we go. I love that. I was born in the 80s. I didn't get to play around in the 80s that much, you know? I was a little kid, right? I was a little, I don't know, what, 8-year-old. My adventure started in the 90s. My adventure started in the 90s. It's like, damn, 90s. Here I come, 90s. Ace of Base and stuff. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. And then I started listening to grunge, because I was cool like that. I was like, dude, I'm ready to listen to grunge. I'm tired of listening to Ace of Base. I'm so ready for Nirvana. Where are you, Nirvana? And Steph. But I know we got some kids here who are listening to the Beatles. I know. I love them Beatles. Look at that. What's happening, Jay? What's up? Look at you guys. Jay Patricia, 1957 was a very, very good year. I love that. 1957. That is amazing. I love that. That's where it's at. I think it's all about that experience, you know, like the being able to see, you know, being able to see things change. Because I think that the world has it's got a long ways to go, but the world has really changed. This is not just mine, of course, but this is what I've seen. Based on the things that I've read and the things that I've seen, the life really changed completely, like very, very different from the 60s and on. Now, some people might say the 40s, or or before that, but I think that life really changed a lot. I mean, we had some mild changes, some milestones. I mean, not mild, but milestones, changes in life, and human behavior, and on and on. I think there was a lot of change. Look at that. This painting is gorgeous. Thank you so much. Change for the wars. I love that. Agreed, Eric. Used to dance to the Beatles as a kid with my aunt. Oh my God, I love that. I love the Beatles. White Album, the Beatles. Now I listen to the Beatles, but I mean I wish I would have been in front of on a stage watching it. Not on a stage, but in a concert. A concert. Or imagine being able to see Led Zeppelin play live. Oh my God. Or the Doors. Oh my God. Or the Bee Gees. Or gone to a concert, not a concert, gone to a club that was in the 70s. Imagine gone to a club in the 70s, dance a little disco. Dude, that's where it's at.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about time travel here.
You're back on time. You really need some, like, you're done with the pandemic. You're like, how can it be in social settings with people?
I'm just talking about like I got some cool friends here who were around in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s.
Hell yeah.
And so I'm just like imagining how the world has changed a lot from the 60s. I think the world has changed a lot from the 60s. It's got a long ways to go, but it's definitely changed a lot from the 60s.
Remember the first time Daniel saw a payphone?
A payphone?
It didn't work, but he was like, what in the world is that?
Dude, I used to call my wife on a payphone. And my son's like, what? What is that? He asked me what a payphone was.
And then we saw one, and he was like, what is this?
I was like, I was talking to your mom on a payphone. I was trying to convince her.
Quarters in it.
I was trying to convince her to bring you into life. I was breaking quarters. And I used to get $40 and just break the quarters, baby. Break the quarters. Ta ta ta. Rush in the late 70s. I love that. Let's see. Oh, Rush. Oh, yeah. My first was Rush. I couldn't nap under that tree. That's a nice tree, huh? Let's see. Let's see. Where are we at? Johnny Cash. I've seen Johnny Cash in the 70s. Oh my God. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is it. This right here. Imagine. Genesis. Oh my God. Genesis. Dude, that's where I was at. Who was Genesis? Was Phil Collins and who else? Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel. There you go. Dude, Genesis. Imagine. Gone to a concert. Genesis. Kicking it. Out there. Talking about, I don't know. What people talk about back then. Same stuff. Probably something cooler than people talk about today. I feel like there's all kinds of, there's always nonsense in every generation. So I'm not even going to talk smack. I think every generation, there's good stuff and nonsense.
But some generations have more bad stuff.
Yeah, some generations have had have had a bigger share of nonsense.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. Did I remember when I was a kid, that I was like, Mom, I'll be right back. She was like, where are you going? I'll be right back, I said. Ride my bike and then came back at night and then she was crying. Where have you been all day? And then get smacked around a little bit. Wait till your father comes home. I'm like, shit, because my dad would beat the shit out of us. It wasn't a little bit of a smack, so I was always afraid of that. But today, man, I don't know. I don't see kids doing that. No, huh? Well, especially not in a pandemic. But man, we used to just take off. Be like, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Take off early on a Saturday morning, come back like at, I don't know, like at 11 p.m. not even come back for supper. Be like, you know, when the lights started turning on in the streets. Remember the lights on the streets? They started turning on. That's when I was coming back. I was like, on my bike. Dude, Santana. That's where it was at. I like that. Man, you guys like the good bands. Jay says I saw Rush 1994 and again in 96. Man, Alice Cooper. That's where it was at. Prince in the 80s. Builds up Prince in the 80s, baby. Dude, that'd have been awesome. Some of the Purple Rain stuff. Purple Rain, yeah, and stuff. Dude, I wish I would have seen Prince. I think Lisette would have wished she would have seen Prince more than I. She's not even listening to me anymore. Look at that tree. I got the grunge bug in the 90s. It was all about the grunge. I was listening to that music that, you know, my mom used to come into my room with holy water, trying to get that grunge devil out of me. Let's see. Where did you go all day? I was here all day. Let's see. Monte said, went to a Monkees concert on my first real date at 15, and the opening act for the Monkees was Jimi Hendrix. Dude, that is so awesome. I knew we were gonna get some cool stuff. That is so damn cool. One of us kids had any idea who? Yeah, didn't have any idea who he was. Imagine that! Wow, that is amazing. That is so cool. Yeah, I remember my siblings. My siblings are much older than me, and they would talk about going to concerts in Mexico of bands that, I mean, they were barely starting out. Nobody knew who they were. And in the 90s, in the late 90s, they became very, very famous, very popular. And rock bands, Mexican rock bands, they became very popular in the late 90s. And my siblings would be telling me, oh yeah, I remember going to those guys' concert. Man, they used to suck, you know. Like not concerts, but like shows, you know, in bars, like dive bar shows and whatever. And I was always so upset. I was like, man, you saw them? They're like, yeah, those dudes sucked back then. They got a little better. I could not imagine seeing Hendrix. That is so cool. Look at that tree. Wow, that is so cool. Oh, I got it. I didn't understand. I meant you when you took off to your bike all day. Were you young? Where did I go? Man, we went everywhere. There was a group of us, you know. There was like 10 kids on bikes. We just go anywhere.
Dude, that was the dopest thing.
Go break glasses.
You could get on your bike.
Break windows with a slingshot. Huh?
Well, I wasn't breaking shit.
I was.
In the 80s. But we would go get on our bikes and we'd ride out to the desert. And
Bill just said he saw Prince.
You got to see Prince? I'm so sad.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see Prince. I was gonna buy tickets, and then I was in college, and I had a retail job, and they didn't give me the time off to go.
Damn. So glad because you were not with me. I would have been sad.
I was super sad.
You like to go to concerts without me. I'm still salty about Jay-Z.
Then I got to see Billy Idol.
Not Billy Idol, Jay-Z.
Oh, I did go with that.
You're like, yeah, you can stay here. I was like, damn. Look at this. Boom. So this is a good tree right here. I love how it's half fall and half spring in color to me. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. Not a cheesecake. Dude, I love cheesecake. Not a cheesecake. Those were the days when girls wore bobby socks and what is it? Poodle skirts. Oh man, like that is so cool. That is so cool. That is way cool. I want to put some of this light green right here. So you start building that painting until it starts reaching a mature place. So when people tell me, hey, when do you know it's finished? I feel like it's reached a mature place when it's finished. It's like it's done. There we go. Let's put some light in there. Man, those are some cool stories, you guys. Whitney Houston in the 80s, my first concert ever, says Jay. I love that. That is so cool. Whitney Houston.
Oh my god, the first concert I ever went to, I was a young kid.
What did you see? What did you see?
But my mom took us to go see, it was Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown?
Yeah, it was the My Prerogative tour.
Really?
Yeah. It was me and Katie, we were little.
You had to see Bobby Brown?
Bobby Brown and Jody Watley.
Dude,
Oh no, it was Karen White.
that is
And I think
hilarious.
someone else. There was like another headliner. And my mom and my dad were super excited. I think the only reason they took us is because they wanted to go. But I was like super into the Running Man and like I knew all the Bobby Brown songs.
The Running Man. Yeah.
But I wish I would see Whitney.
I love that. Man, Whitney had a voice, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that tree. Love Jimi Hendrix very much too. Still crying of Prince's death because of Prince's death. Yeah.
I want to go to the Paisley Palace because you can visit Prince's home now.
You can?
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe after some COVID, baby. After this COVID is like, we'll go to the, what is it called?
Paisley Palace?
Palace?
Yeah.
I want to go see also what's his name Elvis, dude. Elvis's place. Is that worth going? Yeah.
You want to go to Graceland?
Graceland, is that worth going?
I'm sure it is. Nene got to go to Graceland.
Especially if you're an Elvis fan, huh?
I want to see Radiohead once in my life.
Dude, we gotta see Radiohead. I know. You missed out on Radiohead. I don't know where you didn't go. What happened?
You told me I couldn't. I was like 7 months pregnant.
She was 7 months pregnant, and she wanted me to take her to see Radiohead in Coachella.
But it was like Bjork and Radiohead.
No.
And
No, dude.
Coldplay.
It would
It
have.
would have been fine.
It would have been no bueno. Our kid would have the dopest story, though.
It would have been like Legends Never Die.
Legends never die. Look at that tree. I wanted to put that little branch there because it just feels like, I don't know, you guys. I'm just doing stuff. It's stiff. I'm doing stuff and stiff. I'm gonna put my name right there because I feel like this painting is worthy of my name. Musical genius, Paisley Park. I love that. What music do you paint to? Oh, I'm weird. I paint to all kinds of music. I'll paint to Mexican, old Mexican. What do they call them? What did Dolly Parton call that? Ballads. I listen to old Mexican ballads, like a century ago. Mexican ballads. No, I just said Dolly Parton, and then I'll listen to Bjork and Radiohead and everything in between. I'm bananas. I don't have a specific music that I listen to for painting. For my kids, it was 21 Pilots, says Jay. Took him to see them 3 times the same year. That reminds me of us watching. Who did we see like a bunch of times in 1 year? Muse, right? Dude, Muse was so cool for us that we're like, dude, we got to see that. I think we saw them like 5 or 7 times in a year. We're like obsessed with Muse. Them and the Strokes. We were obsessed with the Strokes too. Let's see. They don't make music to dance. And I know what happened to music to dance. The Moonlighting artist says Radiohead is so good and Graceland will take you back in time, but worth checking out for sure. I love that. Thank you so much. Vicente, yeah, I'll listen to Vicente. Vicente's been naughty lately, though, but I'll listen to Vicente. Radiohead, time for me to go to bed. Volver. Bill's like, oh, OMG, Muse shows are incredible. Muse, man, Muse is their shows are super crazy. Love that, yeah. The first time that I saw Muse playing with that guitar with the Chaos pad, I was blown away. I was completely blown away. I was like, I felt like I was watching something from I don't know. I felt like I was watching a good mix of Queen, Zeppelin, all of it together. It's just such a great show. Every show. I never got disappointed in any of the shows. Look at that. There we go. That tree's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Thanks for sharing your art techniques live. Love your work. Thank you so much. Not a cheesecake. It's not a cheesecake. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and kicking it here with us. This has been fun. Thank you for sharing your stories. I really appreciate that. I think those stories really, I don't know, they're just, it's life, right? We say in Spanish, to remember is to live again. Recordar es volver a vivir. And it's just really cool to be able to look back and I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the stories. Appreciate it. All right. Peace out, everybody. Sleep well. Those of you who are ready to sleep. Those of you who are barely I don't know, getting ready to get up somewhere else in the world, or you work late, stay safe, take care. Peace out, my friends. Adios.